showtime, everybody. I'm Rob Wu, and this is Pancrase, Legends of Mixed Martial Arts. And joining alongside me, as always, our expert analyst, Josh, the baby-faced assassin Barnett. Though around here, you go by the baby-faced suicide.
Yeah, apparently one of the assistant directors or whatnot has quite the sense of humor, but that's okay. We can handle him.
Now we're going to see the first ever King of Pancrase tournament. Now, Josh, the fans are in for a real treat. Tell us how this tournament works.
Well, basically, they took, I believe, 8 of the top fighters within Pancrase. Actually, 16?
16
of the top fighters, and they whittle it down throughout the league over a series of events. And then what's going to happen is they will come down to 8 and then fight the remainder of those matches all in one night.
And we kick things off with Minoru Suzuki versus Matt Hume. And Matt Hume has his hands full.
He does. He is fighting one of the best fighters in Suzuki. But Hume, my former trainer and the guy that really helped develop my skill set from the age of 19 on and would help me to capture the UFC Heavyweight title. No slouch either, and really sort of coming into his own, but Suzuki having the experience advantage of being in the MMA game longer than Hume, but I think we're going to expect a good fight.
All right, it's the first fight of the tournament. Let's kick it off.
Matt Hume versus Minoru Suzuki.
As we begin the fight, Matt Hume coming in on Suzuki, throwing a right kick.
Now Hume there in the black longer shorts, whereas Suzuki in the black trunks with black hair. Matt opening up with some knees and some palm strikes. Nice inside low kick by Matt against the southpaw Suzuki. Suzuki trying to own the center of the ring there.
Matt Hume coming back, backing Suzuki off to the side of the ring.
Rapid fire shotes from Hume, looking for that high kick. Suzuki relaxed, looking for his opportunity to take this fight to the mat. Middle kick by Matt and a shote.
And Matt responds with shotes of his own.
Another low kick by Matt. Suzuki looking to land the high kick, blocked by Hume. Hume coming forward with more punches, looking a bit fatigued. Nice middle kick by Matt.
And so far, Hume very impressive against Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah, certainly showing that he can show his own in the ring with the best of Pancrase.
Both fighters feeling each other out a bit.
Suzuki's corner calling to land the counter off of one of Hume's kicks by landing a shote.
And now Hume back in the corner has a leg of Suzuki, possibly looking for the single leg takedown, and he does get it.
Suzuki dropping into the leg on Hume,
and Hume
for the heel hook. Hume inadvertently reaching for the ropes, thinking perhaps in reaction to maybe some pressure from the heel hook or just simply trying to catch his balance. Really a difficult scenario for Hume and one that could cost him in this match, as that is the only lost point to this match.
And Hume is charged with an escape on that one.
Hume knows he's got to knock Suzuki out now.
And Suzuki in the corner, and Hume trying to do exactly that, but Suzuki doing a good job clinching, and Hume takes Suzuki down.
And the match ends with Suzuki getting the win off of that one lost point. I think really, Matt really progressed in a very short time in the time that he spent in Pancrase. And this match against Suzuki shows that he went from starting off on some of the undercard matches to being able to hang with the very best within Pancrase. And that's just really just a mistake on Hume's part with that rope escape. And you could see the look on his face was, I wasn't going for an escape, but damage was done, and we've seen more than one match lost by a fighter because of a similar situation.
And that was the last time we would see Matt Hume in Pancrase. Do you know why, Josh, this would be his last fight?
Well, actually, that had some more to do with some internal issues within the gym and within the manager scenario that was bringing Hume and Bjornathan and some of the AMC fighters to Pancrase. But Matt would go on to have an incredibly successful career as a fighter and also as a coach.
All right, in another first-round bout, we're going to see Jason DeLucia versus Thomas Puckett. And so far in his short career, Jason DeLucia making quite a splash.
Jason DeLucia versus Thomas Puckett.
The leg guards there would be unable to kick or knee Whereas DeLucia, in the standard regalia of the Pancrase fighter, able to knee and kick and shote freely.
And this is just Puckett's second fight so far, 0-1, and right there, a right palm strike by DeLucia, and Puckett goes down. He is dazed.
Yeah, he really caught one on the lip, on the mouth there, as Puckett. Puckett really a newcomer to the art of mixed martial arts.
And Jason DeLucia, not a guy you want to fight, and bang, right there, a right high kick by DeLucia, and Puckett down once again. This might be it.
And DeLucia really nailed him with that high kick, and Puckett not looking like he's going to make the bell.
And another first round bout, we'll see Manabu Yamada versus Christopher DeWeaver making his MMA debut. Tell us a little bit about DeWeaver.
I believe he comes from Australia, and that's about as much as I know about him. And he's going against quite the fighter and fireplug Yamada, known between both of us as Mr. Tough Guy.
And Yamada also a chiropractor, as you wisely pointed out in a previous episode.
Christopher DeWeaver versus Manabu Yamada.
Height and reach would have to go to DeWeaver, but experience all in the favor of the yellow-trunked Yamada.
Yamada 4-1 so far in his Pancrase career. As we see, he's trying to take DeWeaver down, and successfully so.
Body lock takedown from Yamada ends him up in DeWeaver's guard.
And both fighters in the center of the ring.
DeWeaver locking down on both of Yamada's arms. Stalemate between the two of them. See if Yamada can get his arms free and get some offense going here as he drops back to the leg of DeWeaver.
Very nice reversal by DeWeaver there, Josh.
Well, DeWeaver here is really reacting to Yamada going after his legs, managing to secure himself on top, but looking a little lost at defensive leg locks. Most of the fighters coming from the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu backgrounds not being very familiar with the leg lock techniques of the catch wrestlers from Pancrase.
As we see, DeWeaver has Yamada in the mount.
DeWeaver working the arms of Yamada, perhaps looking for the cross arm scissor.
Also has the forearm towards Yamada's neck. Yamada trying to roll him over, and he does, and now Yamada is on top.
Yamada posturing up, basing, hooking that leg, dropping back for the heel hook, and DeWeaver taps quickly.
And DeWeaver had his foot twisted in all sorts of directions, but Yamada, maybe he'll say, hey, you want me to help you out after the fight? I'm a pretty good chiropractor.
That's true. He could probably put him back together and get him back onto his illustrious tap dancing career.
We have to step away for just a second, but don't go away.